So what is carb cycling and how does it work? Okay, so carb cycling is just a different way of dieting essentially. So, when you embark on a prep or, a way to drop body fat, a nutritional, obviously, strategy, generally 80 to 90% of your journey can be a sustainable one, one filled with variety, filled with, obviously flexibility, loads of options, and, you can have fun food allowances and really just, enjoy your nutritional journey. But the closer you get to stage and, obviously the, more conditioned you need to be, for your division, come showtime, somewhere down the line, you're going to have to, start advancing, your nutrition and maybe tighten things up a little bit, maybe, reduce the variety, maybe drop the calorie, deficit, or increase the calorie deficit, should I say, and change, the method of, nutrition to, force your body to respond better. And carb cycling is just one of those ways that is very effective. We use it every now and then. Not every single athlete is going to experience a carb cycle phase during their journey. It all depends on, once again, your adherence and your progression throughout the months of prep prior, what your condition looks like 2 or 3 months out from stage, and if we are a little bit behind or we have to really push the condition to that next level and we only have a short period of time, carb cycling is a great way to kind of like shock the system, force the body to tap into obviously different energy sources, to burn energy, and essentially how it works is you can choose obviously your style of carb cycling. There's different ways you can execute carb cycling or incorporate it into your nutritional approach. How we do it generally is we either do a 3-day 1-day or a 5-day 2-day carb cycle, and essentially what that looks like is you'll go 3 days or 5 days on super low carbs, maybe just fibrous carbs and one obviously serving of complex carbs throughout your day, but generally low carbs, moderate fats, high protein for 3 to 5 consecutive days, followed by 1 to 2 days higher carbs, lower fats, higher protein to replenish those glycogen and carb stores again. Then you'll repeat the 3 to 5 day consecutive super low carb days, and you'll just cycle it 3 days on, 1 day off, or 5 days on, 2 days off, or whatever your choice of days are. You will cycle that and repeat that obviously way of dieting for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks sometimes, depending on how much you need to lose, how your body's responding. Some people absolutely thrive on a carb cycle and they really have high energy from it and really enjoy this way of eating. But a lot of people obviously find it a little bit more restrictive, because when you do a carb cycle, you have to be perfect. There's no fun food allowance. There's no crazy variety. It's a very specific, obviously strategy that has to be executed, obviously near perfectly in order to get the results that, we desire. But to summarize it, essentially it is just, instead of your body, when you normally diet down and you have carbs and a few meals during the day, balanced macro meal plan, your body has to work through the glycogen stores first before it taps into your body's excess fat stores. Okay, glycogen obviously is what your body turns your carbohydrates into as a energy source. So we now change the method or the energy source, and we rather skip and obviously exclude glycogen from your diet for a few days, force your body essentially to tap in straight away into your body's excess fat stores. It does that, depletes you, taps into the fat stores, burn that fat obviously a little bit more efficiently, and then we replenish with a day or two of obviously higher carbohydrates, and then repeat that process for obviously a few weeks or 2 or 3 months if need be. But yeah, it's essentially that in a nutshell. Let me know if that makes sense. Carb cycling is a great way to, kind of like just fast track or shock your body, or, just get a new response, when dieting down. It's not for everyone. Not everyone is going to be able to sustain it or adhere to it, or find it enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. When you do it, it has to be absolutely perfectly executed. But some people thrive on it. Some people really, really enjoy it and see great results majority of the time. All right. Hope that makes sense. Let me know. God bless.